Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another workshop with Don Vector. I'm your host, Don Vector, of course. So yeah, we will continue working on Starlight Bay. Here you go. So today we are we're gonna be working with the background. So yeah, probably you missed last time. Yeah, of course you did. When I finished when I was finishing the live broadcast last time, I was still inspired, so I finished up this morning. Hey, look at Herbs. He's in here. Glad to have you here. Sorry about my throat again. I'm still recovering. So yeah, so as I was mentioning, you didn't see the updates of last time when I was working on Starlight Bay, so I just stick and this. So I was still inspired and I keep advancing on it offline. So I did back like this border, put a little bit more garbage, just like put more like dents and things about the on the floor. As you can see, ropes and also some more extra details there. Also put some bollards, with also extra rope in there, things like that. So we basically finished the scroller. So for those who are already in Eddie's channel, I already uploaded the background. So what are we doing today? We're gonna be working on the city background. Yeah, baby. Looks good, isn't it? Yeah, I also think it looks pretty nice. So let's get to it. Selecting first. Yeah. Selecting first. There you go. So we are going to work in the city background right now. This is actually a pretty nice background. This one, as you can see, it's pretty slick. It's pretty well designed, even for a 2D background. Pretty nice. I like it. But the thing is, like the very basic color make it look very basic, right? So we're gonna be doing a little bit of tweaking to give it a little more life. So nothing really serious. This bay is, as you can see, is pretty further than the regular area, and yeah, a lot of the blackness of this stuff is swollen in. So yeah, that's what it gives a pretty good idea. Now, see, now with the darkness, it looks even more impressive, right? Yeah, but I want to work with more concepts. Now, what I was thinking to give a little more of extra hump with the idea without losing the main design was to put some extra touch on it using, guess what? Uh, Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon, as you may remember, also has a thing. There you go, Natty girl. How you doing, girl? Was waiting for you. I was planning to come online since yesterday, but yesterday was Mexican Independence Day, but I still had to work and I was sick like a dog. So yeah, nah, I didn't, I couldn't come to work. But anyways, this is the. Let me take a look. So we're gonna be taking some concepts that I want to add. As I said, I want to keep the same integrity and the same style of this, but I want to give it a more modern, detailed thing. So which one can be a better background? Yeah, Cyber, how are you too? Say hi at least. I'm just messing with you. How you doing, big man? So, for example, here it has some colors. I like this palette, and I like the way it was distributed. So we can use based on this. Looks pretty nice. I don't know what you if you agree with this. I do agree. So we can work on that. So we can remove the let's say that the 8-bit tone on that. So luckily for us, this is not a looped background. It's a single one. Anyway, good to have you guys here. So let's get to work. Let's use some elements, bits in it, a bit and there, you know, like just extra elements. We can just modify them and make them look like the original one. So for example here, right? Also, the good thing about the Sailor Moon one is that it gives a lot of it uses a lot of palettes even for a small one. That's exactly what I plan to do, Herb. Exactly what you said. I think I could combine some bits of the Sailor Moon background with the original. That's the idea. So yeah, this is what I want to do. I mean, I want to put some bits of elements to blend in and make them look pretty cool. Still use and I like this palette actually. I like this palette a lot. And I like the base of this. Like for example, let's say that which one is the darkest tone? This one, right? Let's use it. By the way, again, I apologize if I sound like an old car. No, nothing. Let me see, which tone was this? 74, no. So I was missing a darker tone here. So this is the darkest, right? Okay. Second darkest should be 74. Should be this. Oh. There's a few Sailor Moon Super Knights that play just like Final Fight. Yeah, they do. A lot of those games are actually pretty classic. They are, yeah. They're pretty well known. And some stages that they've been used in several mods as well, or at least bits and pieces of it. So yeah, it's pretty famous actually. Oh, there's a darker bit here. Okay, I'll take care of that. No, we'll make it even darker bit later. So what was that? This tone was at 90, and then this 16. God. So, how's your weekend go today, people? Share with Uncle Vector. How's your day so far? make this one. This one looks brighter. I'm even thinking to make it slightly brighter. This is 64, right? So let's make it even darker. Let's make it 48. Let's make it 36 for this dark bit. There you go. Right. Looks cool in this palette, but let's add more feel like this. So we were mentioning like we're gonna be mixing bits and pieces of this, for example, like these lights. I think it will look pretty good in this area of the bay. A little bit here, you know. I hit the gym. Oh my god, he's getting buff, people. My boy Herbs is getting buffed. That's good to hear. Pretty good, I like to hear. So for example here, this can make a little kind of like a window like this bit. Blanket this. For example, this Perry looks clearly more a warehouse based thing. We can do a little play of lights with this one. And they're pretty much the same. But we can add some of these buildings in the background, for instance. I think these like the skyscrapers look too close, right? So we can have like other not so tall buildings in front of them to add a little bit more of depth. You know, kind of like this bit. A second. 3. A little bit here. 4. 3 could be like this. Little like extra, like being a little bit in the foreground, kinda a little bit more foreground than this part. To add a little bit of extra look and extra place with the garment bits. Let me take a look. Basically, seems that they were used more copy paste in this part. What can we definitely do is to make some of these towers have a little more color. Yeah, don't worry about it. So this is what I am planning to do. Okay, so relax. Yeah, I'm going to use light pollution. That's precisely one of the things I want to do. But I want to use another palette for that. Definitely, that's what I want. That's what I had in mind from the first place. So we're gonna be using light pollution to give an, an illusion of more, you know, brightness. Because otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be lost. And even if it's a late night, you still can see a lot of buildings with light on, right? So, for example, like let's say this tower, we can have a bit like this. This is light touch, but yeah, we're gonna be using light pollution stuff like that, and maybe just in the background, like just small touches of light in some bits, like I'm picked up randomly from this from here, and then just scattered in some of the buildings, just to add a little bit more, you know, touch of light. Told you guys, I know what I'm doing. Here. See, even not all the buildings have lights, but will give an impression that for distance, yeah, you know, like even some parts will have a few bits of this. And then, of course, here I want to put some more foreground, smaller buildings. Like, like for example, here, like this one that looks two in the background. These two, right? Like these two, right? Look way too in the background. I will remove the lights, of course. Right, so just to put them a little bit mixed in there with all this idea. Of course, guys. You're gonna trust good old Vector. So this look more a little bit more the urban area. So since this is a more urbanized place, more lights like this could be more would make more sense, right? I remember I had a very cool concept for a foggy placed area. But yeah, I still have to work on that one. I still have not a really clear image of how I'm going to do this. Just right now, that might not be the best idea, the best moment to experiment yet. So the music I am choosing is called Interspace Garden from Yakuza Zero, because of course I want to go into something more, you know, space like stars and whatnot, just to get into the mood. that looks good. That's a good idea. What I did that. So, for example, here. Not like one full light, but for example, just a single line like this will give an idea that there used to be some lighting in some places, right? So there's the darkest. We use this, for example, and this. Another look, you know. Then we can play around a little bit with lighting. There you go. Ay, papaya de Celaya. See, just little touches in and there to add a little bit of depth into the buildings. See now? Also, this was might need a little touch of this. So it's coming to life, isn't it? So it's just fooling around with the palette. I think this is when you start to things have a little more shape. So don't look too dull. Shit. Okay, disconnected. I'm gonna be connecting. Okay. Okay. Sorry about the hiccup. Sorry about the hiccup. Testing. Come on, man. You know what I am. You know what I'm doing. Right. So let's keep working on this. All right. Yeah, I know. I mean, you're the boss, so you can go a little bit, like trying to put pressure on this a little bit, and then that's okay. I can handle it. I can take it. For example, here I don't need to use the palettes directly from this. I can just work a little bit like that. A lot easier to manage more colors. See, even with that, we just need to mix and match tones. No need to repeat, copy paste everything. And even with this, we're giving a very different tone of yellow lights instead of just yellow. Some lighting can be done just with the same palette, like this. And we're just using the same palette. And here, now we can use, for example, these yellows in some of these lights. Voila! Looking good, huh? So here is when we added a little more depth into the tone. I know this is too bright. Very simple place, but we're already adding more life to it. Voila! I love that. Now it's gonna be a catchphrase for us. Voila! Alright, before anything, let's save. I like this building. To put up front here. You know, just to add extra depth. There. Now, look, we pick this, put it here. We have lighting, but we can just switch it over so it doesn't look the same. Voila! As you can see, these are exactly these buildings are the same layer, so we don't have to copy paste everything so it doesn't look as the same as the other one. Fuck it, I can even alter the order here. It's like, yeah, why the fuck not? Right. So it looks more like other type of different buildings. Can even throw in this bit. Right. There you go. Something as simple as just a small lighting can do a little difference. Even this gap, we can just fill it. So how's anything you've been doing as of late that it's been interesting, people? So far, the only thing I can see that it's really looking great is how Predator is looking like now. Now Predator, we will finally have Predator in here. So yeah, rejoice. Predator is a character that a lot of people were asking in remake back in the day. Like, why you didn't put Predator? It's another new character. Why you didn't put him? Well, now we will finally have him. Yeah, she does. Rudra. Now that I think about it, this is kind of funny because I'm also working on Rudra sheet because I am also making Majima. I'm making Guru Majima for Streets of Kamurocho, so yeah, I'm also working on Rudra sheet. Interestingly enough, yes, we are in very similar goals in there. So yeah, but and we've been designing a lot of cool things for Majima, so it's gonna look good. That much I can tell you. Yeah, yeah, and that's also the good thing that she's going. I mean, Predator can have really cool stuff, and who knows, maybe a bonus Predator playable character. No, hell no, that's gonna be taking you forever. I mean, this is precisely what I stopped with Majima because oh my god, there's so many frames I'm working in. But I mean, I will show you later the palette of what I've been doing with Majima, and yeah, you can judge. I just can tell you, Majima's looking freaking fantastic. Yeah, but the thing about this, I need a playable Majima for sure. It's 100% necessary. I need a playable Majima. That's a must. I must have one. And yeah, so that's something that it needs to be done. A playable Majima is necessary. Because I don't want only Kiryu to have the spotlight. I mean, of course, I wanted I wanted to have Akiyama as well, and I had a couple of sprites, but it's too much. It's too much. I don't have right now that energy to do that. Well, I would be super happy if I could get to have to make it, but no, it's too much kung fu, too much kung fu by now. But yeah, that could be great to have a even side gym would be great. And I remember Din was trying to help me with that, but I guess also he started to get busy and he didn't do any updates on that. So yeah, no. By now, I guess we're gonna be just sticking with only Majima and Kiryu because well, the thing about that is Kiryu is still I mean, it's already done. Kiri is done, so it's okay. And, and Majima is, I mean, it's an enemy. I mean, you will be have kind of a little bit of the Majima everywhere, right? But not too everywhere. I mean, we'll have 2 times boss fights. That's it. That's as much you're gonna get hand Majima bugging your ass off. But still, so I mean, if I am halfway to make a playable enemy Majima and we need another character, like, well, yeah. So let's give Majima some love. That's pretty much the reason. The good thing is that it is very easy to recycle. It's pretty easy to recycle the a lot of the animations there and just copy paste a few grids. I mean, basically like the old school style, like the spriters they used just to, you know, cheat and just copy paste certain parts of the body and then just paste them smart enough to be could be just repeated. That's pretty much the idea or the concept for that. But yeah, no. But yeah, it's gonna look very cool. I guess it's one of the things that also I have as for character design. I need to finish Majima. I have him done, and yeah, I guess that's the most, let's say, the thing that has been stopping me so far to finish, and it's just those little details. Now look at this. Let's check out the progress. Look. Ta-da. Oh, city. 8-bit. Go. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, enough. See, so this is basically the ideas we're gonna do. Still, I mean, let's. So, for example, there's like very early docks with no much thing, just a couple of houses, a couple of warehouses. Then it's gonna be like a very far view of a downtown area, a little bit of skyscrapers in there, clack clack clack, a little bursting thing. So, I guess all this like still urban plane, but I guess this is more like nearer docks. What with if it was for me, I would make this even in two different planes, so we can make to differentiate a little bit more the let's say that the city with the port, right? If, for example, like these factory-looking buildings, I want to make them nearer to the dock area and remove the ones could look more like skyscrapers, so it could make sense, right? And for example, like this bit, it's fantastic for this part, so it doesn't look as boring. Let me just see. This is another thing. The sky and this part are shared with the lighting, so yeah, this has to be manual. Yep, that's pretty much. And I still have to make the reflection, but I want to use the reflection the same way it is being done here, like proper lighting. So the layer of the background is gonna be looking pretty awesome. That much I can tell you. And yeah, there's gonna be light pollution because it's one of the things I was making just a lower bit of a light pollution, not too much, because yeah, otherwise, how could you justify a full starry night in the city, right? So it has to be a little bit of light pollution, and then enough, like the sky is um, clear enough so you can have a beautiful starry night, which is terribly difficult this time of day. Don't you agree? That looks nice. I like it. Yeah. So that's and here rather than have too many skyscrapers, I want to have more middle size, a little bit smaller uh, buildings because this justified more downtown, right? And here we're looking more port town. So here, for example, could be more medium size. Yeah, I am that. I am that. You know, picky or feisty regarding those things. I mean, I had to things that make a little bit more sense. So, for example, buildings a little bit closer to this, or a little bit nearer the bay. Still have a couple of. I like this one actually. No, so it doesn't look as tall or even as far away of that, so it looks more different. So kind of closer to this style. Now, I don't want to use the moonlight on this one because I think um, the moonlight is like I mean it's coming from this side of the camera. You know what I mean? So the moonlight will be looking more like this is why this the path and everything looks so bright. So this is why I don't want to use that bit. Exactly what I had in mind. Moon should be there, so lighting should be more from the back, right? And again, the lights don't need to be always the yellow ones. It can be the same palette with other tones. Just playing around a little bit. Today's such a fine night to do some designing. See, let's add the lighting of the buildings here, like this. There we go. Let me see. Right. I even have an idea for no, it's fine. Wait. That's good. It's good, it's good. It's looking good, no? Look at this. Everything looks pretty fine. Okay, now the here it's clear we are reaching Port Town. So this is where we're gonna be adding more. For example, this building clearly looks like a factory, right? So for example, instead of these small towers, start to add this small factory. So here the ambience, it's close to a more Port Town bit. Same, these towers, they can go. Same with this, they are gone. I want something more industrial. Yeah. But yeah, I understand. But still, I mean, it's gonna be more. Let's say they will have more sense, you know, to have buildings with a particular style. That's what I mean. So we'll give more character, a more visual character. I know a lot of people won't really pay too much attention to it in the long run, but as we said it before, the devil is in the details. See, so here looks definitely more port based. Let me see if there are other elements here. Let me see. More city like. Yeah, these are looped. All these bits are more looped. But we can play around with more red in the factories bit. Yeah, it's just to have the right ambience. I like this building. For example, just the touch of this. More warehouse, more warehousey. Say, yeah, I mean now it looks more, a little bit clearer, right? So you see, more urban, more like here, more relaxed, more urban. Here, a little bit more suburban, a little bit of a couple of buildings, mid-sized, then Port Town. Here we can have, for example, another mid-size bit rather than these ones. Or like here, we can have a couple of lighted places. Like this part looks pretty nice. I like it. Let's put them together. This lower bit. Oh, this bit. Maybe just get rid of the. Yeah, that's the problem. It's messing up with the. Fuck. It has to be manual. I can even do this. That was nice. I will just put one extra light. This one, I will put them in the background. So here, for example, looks more, you know, it doesn't interrupt the ships. Eh? Electricity. Yes. The good thing is we can reuse a lot of these elements if we feel like doing this. I'm gonna use more of this metal bit here. Here. No, I'm gonna do something this, but more cluttered. I will pick this. You will see what I'm gonna do. So I will put more a little clutter for front place. This one. Oh shit! Yeah. Give me a second. Did I fuck up? Did I? No. Oh yes, I fucked up. I fucked up. Shit. Ah no, I didn't. I didn't. Oh. No. I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. I didn't fuck up. False alarm. False alarm. False alarm. Yes. Okay. Oof. So yeah, this layer I'm gonna remove these ones, and even some of this. Yeah. So I picked this one. I'm gonna put them all together. I mean, I could just have pick up the Sailor Moon one and pasted it, but no, I wanted to make something unique, or at least cooler, while keeping the same vibrance of the original one, right? No, let's put all these together. Closer. Different heights. Look more, a little bit more like a small suburban bit. I feel like I repeat this layer, for example, here. Put it front. Bits right here, grab some lights. paste them up here. Something very simple. Like this. Put this and voila. I think it looks cool. Okay, I have made a decision. This has to go. Uh-oh. The same line. Yes. Don't worry, the ship is here. We'll just put it on the front. We'll just put it on the front. There you go. Ta-da! Oh yes, oh yes. See, and different vibes. I mean, it's one single layer, but it still gives different vibes one place or the other. See, look at it, look at it. Looking good, right? But I'm gonna put these on red. I am inspired. I guess that's the reason I think it's working. I feel inspired. This area looks cute. Let's just add a little bit of color. Very cute. And then we have another bit, another ship. Here is also this big cityscape is gone. Let's use another part of this buildings here. A little clutter of buildings in this bit. Let's use this. What is 3? He's not breaking the ship. Let's see. There. Okay. And this bit, I want to keep it like that. Just a simpler bit, because yeah, this is like the far bay, right? Here I can maybe use a couple of lights, like this kind of lights. These might work. Some lights like this, just to add a little bit more depth. Just a little bit of lighting. No. There, look. So this, ladies and gentlemen, let me extend it so it could be looking better. No. I want the natural. Yeah, fuck. So this is a new. Excellent. Yes, I know. Thank you so much for tuning in. At least you got to see a little bit of the magic. Look, huge change, isn't it? Gonna put it all together. There we go. We have a new landscape, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! I'm glad you did. Okay. So save before anything. I don't want to be going crazy. Let's. What was it? Yeah, I want to check out the. Well, I will do the measurements of the layer later on. This is the original one, right? We can see the difference right now from one place to the other. Right. Okay. So what? Fuck. All right. The reflection time. Here. Is it 20th? Yes. This is what it is. So it's gonna be the water. Shit. Okay. We're gonna make a new layer. We're gonna be putting some stuff. But I'm gonna put some work on this. So that this has to be contiguous. Okay. Select verse. Control C. All right. Okay, so let's pair it up. I'm kind of curious. The layer, yeah, with the ship. Ah, there you go. So it has to be like this. I mean, it has to be a space, and then only the ship can be like that. Or how is this working? Just like that? Or like keeping a line? Okay, so it should be this way. I mean, like following like this. Let me see. Let me see the colors. Ah, yes, blue. Has to be like this, right? If it sticks to the city. No, I'm going to put a lot of stuff here so it can match the new lights. It needs to match with the new lights. So I'm going to add a lot of the Sailor Moon stuff that you just saw. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just exactly gonna do that. What is it? Here. Alright. So for example, for this, you will see that the tone of the bay of the it's different. It's more bluish. So this is what I want to go for. Like for example, this is a nice tone for the lights or regular lights that you had here, and then you have this blue tone So it's like a more homogeneous layer, right? We can do this, right? And then the lighting is gonna be tricky because I want to make these ones that like the more distinctive lights be more be the ones that look closer. So for example, this one don't have much reflection, but these ones does. These I'm gonna follow this. I know it's gonna be taking forever, but hey, I wanna do this the right way, right? And even go a little further, inserting lights. Kind of like this. How was this layer? Right. And then these are lights here. For example, this one are further. Yeah, this can have this one like this, this, and this. But this can be done, for example, like the base of the layer. Okay, so something like this. Let me see. Alright, so I got message. Rain? No, sure. No, cannot be. It cannot have rain. It cannot have rain. It definitely cannot have rain. Yeah, I saw it. Thank you for the image. Wow. So I'm just checking here in the comments how it's gonna be looking like. No, it cannot be rain. No, first there's no layers, right? There's no layers. Number one. Number two, wouldn't make sense. Wouldn't make sense whatsoever. Because, well, I mean, it's a starry night. It's clear, so it has to be starry. It has to look the light. There's no way there could be rain in this part. It won't fit. It will definitely not fit. Definitely will be part of this. It will be looking very jarring and making no sense whatsoever. So no rain, not on this one. Now the reflection of the sea here, this what I want to make is part of. I want to make it as part of the. How can I say the light pollution? So just a little bit, radiation here. Won't be expanding much in the nighttime. Yes. So this is what I'm using a little bit of here, but I mean it's gonna be have a degradation. I mean it's gonna have a gradient here, anyways. So no, no, don't fret. It's gonna look cool. That much I can promise. But yeah, this is like part of the charm of this bit. So here we focus more into the strong lights, and then we just reflect them. So for example, if it's a building, we'll have this bit, right? A little bit slightly taller. Then we pick up the light, and then can expand a little bit. The nearer they are, they only can have like 2 lights. The further you can expand a little bit. And besides, this is water, right? So it doesn't need to be perfect, the reflection. It has to have like certain fun, and it's gonna be, you know, wobbling around, so yeah. And here is the opposite. These are the parts that need to have the light here, 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 they're very near the water. This is for for the mod of for Streets of Rage 2 Ultimate. This is what is about these designs are are made for right now. So, for example, city lights can be something like this. Like, you don't need to be super detailed. Same, for example, a little lighting in this bit. And I just get lost in the water in this layer. Right. I'm just freestyle drawing right now. Giving this effect. Like more urban landscape, so it's gonna look exact. Then I'll do the lightning. The float, right? Fucking, this is not the same light. Oh, fuck. I gotta draw this together. So for example, like So it's like it will give a more idea, more base of these reflections. Don't need to be 100%. It will make sense until when it's finished, this layer. You're not back? Yeah, she's a ninja. Nobody's back here because she's a ninja. Ooh. The ninja arts of the ninja. Ninja. Shall Mifune forever grin. Ninja magic rope. Those are the techniques you have to learn to be a real ninja. Alright, so I guess it's looking good. So far, so bueno. Alright. Okay, and this part is the next blue. Just want to make it more these layers. It's gonna be from here onwards. Shit. Like here I'm gonna be putting the water effect. Just don't want to make it too plain. There. Let's make this bit easier. There we go. I don't know, let me see if I put black here. That will start making sense, right? With all the layers together, look at that. Now with black on this, and then I'm gonna make another darker tone here. I mean, in here, I will make it even a darker blue. Like this one is, which one? 33, right? It's 33. I will make this darker blue because I don't want to expand too much. I want to make this bit not too expanded below. Exactly. That's exactly what I had in mind. So this is the 3366, which is this. Then this. Yeah, so it's gonna be looking I need to make a gradation so the lighting, you know, goes gradual at the bottom for the water. This here, yes. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Yeah. And then we have another darker tone. So this is what 57, right? This is 57. Then this one is the darkest tone here, which is will be almost invisible in this part because it's the edge. I need to draw these bits down. Should we have further frames down here? There you go. Let me check out. Yeah, seeing below because you know the layer fit is it ends here, but like probably the building bit's gonna be looking a little bit jarring, you know, the reflection a little bit. So further down frames. That's what I meant. That's what I mean. Fuck. So like for example, let's take a look here, right? As you can see here, looks good. All this lighting. Looking at all the layer. Yeah, just a little, maybe a few ones, so I think I can justify a little bit. Or let me see. Yeah, because look, for example, like here, as a reference, right? It extends as much as this layer, so it's not really that much. New layer on top of next water, right? True, true. True, true. Yeah, because the layer of water there is gonna be taking that much. Or a little like that. Or the layer of water that you put in that area could be matching a little bit of the tone specifically in this area. Or that would be way too much. This also should be looking not so light, so perfect in, in questions of look like building, right? Just It's already moving. Looks like this. Okay, look. This looks so perfect. There. All right. I'll see what I can come up with. Alright, so this might take a little bit longer and I'm kind of beat, but at least now I have the visual cues of what I want to go for. So I'm gonna be in the skies, in the sky, in the starry skylight. I'm gonna make just a smaller frames of light pollution, very few light frames, and then the sky. Kind of like the idea that they did in Russian Beat. Let me show you what I have, what I meant. Actually, let me see something. This guy is a very good example. This guy is a very good example, but the lighting of the it can be smaller. The smaller the let's say that the frames of the light pollution could be a little bit smaller, so we can appreciate the starry sky. Russian Beat, if I remember correctly, where is it? Oh fuck! The boat. No, not this one. Where is the city? By the way, check out this sky in the bonus stage of Russian Beat. There's like more variety of the star sky, so that could be used there. Like it looks it doesn't it has more it's not so lineal. So this is what I was looking for. We can use this. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let me do something. This is just for reference. Of course, I'm gonna be changing this. It's just a little sample. I will make it better. Let me see. This is just for sampling. So what I want planning is this is sampling, and I want to make the layers this, and then like again in gradient, and then the first stars start to pop up until here is gonna be more starry. Right now, just an idea, so don't mind me. I'm just right now brainstorming. Okay, it wasn't Russian Beat, but I wanted to see the the sea city. Oh shit! Maybe I'll leave it in the other folder. In a second. This is the resources here. Rushing Beat. Rebel Turf. Where is it? Where is the fucking water? Shit. Yeah, because I need a reference. I have to rip it from my mod. Yeah, I had to rip it from my mod. Or did I put it here? No, because I moved all the Russian bit. No, I have to. Or better yet, just it's a lot easier to see through. It's a lot easier to see through SORmaker. Let me see, stage 5. There you go. So for example, like here, right? I cannot look too further, but yeah, I mean like there's just little light pollution that it wouldn't take too many frames, right? So here, and then just as it goes, just dark, 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 and then the sky, the starry sky. The morning bridge was so fucking awesome. But like, this is the example of what I mean. The light pollution could be very light, and of course here are. I mean, the sky here is cloudy, but yeah, we can use more. Give me a second. I have the take the. Fuck. This is the cloud. No, this is the cloud. I need the other one. Okay. So give me a second. Yeah, I just need to have a couple of visual cues of what I'm looking for. Rushing beat, yeah. Data. This is the final version. So this is what I use for. Oh, what the fuck? Where I put it in another folder, another working folder. Shit. Where did I put my product? I hate when I lose my working folder, my working files. Shit. Well, it should be there somewhere. I'm gonna put it in zips. Fuck. Final edition. No, these are folder files together. Oh fuck. Yeah, because these are the ones that I released. Shit. Okay, I will look for them. But yeah, I'm going to use this image. Stage 5. Fuck it. We just rip it here. Sort type there. Stage 5A. This is foreground. This animation. This is water. Different layers of water. This is the one I'm looking for. Export. So yeah, this I just want to take a quick look at this. So the length is pretty small to the final color. So for like, let's put it side to side together with Sailor Moon, right? So for example, here we have Sailor Moon, and the gradient looks all the way up. Here we can just make it a little bit smaller and stop halfway. So here could be even try to keep it even smaller. And that will do. That might do the trick. Sounds good now. And then we add the starry skies. But okay, but these are just right now like the concept. So I'm gonna be working on the rest of it because right now it's midnight. I'm kind of beat. So we'll continue working on this tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next stream with more updates on the Stair Start. So anyone who is online right now, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. In the meanwhile, take care.